What is up, YouTube? This is Miguel over here, and he got first place undefeated with what deck?
Adventure Scareclaw.
Yeah, the good old tried and true, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Had to go back to my roots here. So, yeah, I'll go ahead and get into the profile.
Sure.
It's a little bit different from some of the builds I've played in the past, but for the most part, pretty similar. So,
Different from your regional list.
Yeah. Very different from the regional list. Yeah, so you guys will see it here. So, one Starfrost, that doesn't change no matter what in Scareclaw, so I think that makes sense. Just one of the minor changes here. We're only playing 2 right card. The reason is because the Rite of Aramasir locks you out of your normal summon effect. So, like, you don't really want to open this as your normal summon because you can't use the effect, obviously. So that's the reason for 2, and you just search it off the field spell. So, yeah. There's that. And then we max out on the 3 of these. 3 little Scareclaws, and that's kind of the same logic for these. The normal summons don't matter at all for these guys, obviously, so you want to open this with the Adventure Engine. These are, a level 3 with the Adventure Engine is like perfect.
It's like full combo.
Yeah, exactly. So that's the reason for the slight change in ratio there. The spells, a little change here too. 2 field spell, that makes sense. Never 3, never 1, always 2. Arrival, again, it's a little bit smaller on the Scareclaw engine, obviously because I'm playing the Adventure, so we're just doing 1 Arrival and 1 Twin Saw. Yeah, I mean, obviously, like, if you open one of these or open them both, it's going to kind of suck on the follow-up if you don't have another one to search, but you're probably going to kill your opponent before then, or you're going to lose the game before then, so.
Did you miss the other field spell, what is it, the one for Kashira?
No, not really.
Okay.
I mean, like, you could probably add it, but, like, yeah, I don't know.
Droll.
Yeah, you lose the Droll more and everything. Yeah, and I feel like you see Fenrir enough in this deck, so might as well. Which brings us to Fenrir himself. 3 of, super good to open, doesn't conflict with the right, with the Adventure stuff at all, super great. Just one slight change, only the 1 Scareclaw Kashtira. And again, the same logic is like the second one is mostly for like the clapback and follow-up. And since this deck has like a higher ceiling than the pure Scareclaw, like, you know, in theory you ideally won't need the second one, so that's the logic for that. And then everybody's favorite, the Adventure Engine, right? 3 Enchantress, 1 Griffin, 2 right, just, you know, you see it enough. You don't want to see it too much. You don't want to open multiple of these, so I think just the 2 is fine. And then obviously the 2 bricks. Again, Fateful in this deck, not too bad to draw. Griffin either. You get an extra body, you know, not as bad as some decks, but the Draco back always sucks.
Did you miss a Legal Knight?
No, not anymore. Yeah, just as like you're basically just playing this for the protection. Like, I don't know, Legal Knights just kind of win more. It's just kind of unnecessary. Yeah. But in any case, oh, and then quickly, one other reason to not play Legal Knight is a lot of times you'll only have 1 Scareclaw starter, so you won't have the 3rd material to make Tryhard without using either Griffin or your token. Which in that case, a lot of times, like if you open an Enchantress or if you open Griffin, you'll search the Enchantress and you'll have to use that as the 3rd material, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Which comes up quite a bit. So for that reason, like, you're not going to be able to set up Illegal Knight and Griffin. And then just the hand traps. Tried to fit in as many as I possibly could. These just obviously make sense for the most impactful. I went for 2 ofs for these. Somewhat less impactful, right? Like Droll and Nib, they might not always be good against your matchup, but hopefully you see it when you need to. And then I got the 3rd of each of these in the side, so.
I know a while ago you were playing with Forbidden Chalice. Did you like that card?
Yeah, I do really like Chalice a lot. I just, this only had room for like 12 hand traps or like 12 non-engines, so I just figured these were probably the best 12. Yeah.
Gotcha.
But I'd probably pick up Chalice again if I had a little bit.
That was a spice.
A little more space, yeah.
Extra?
Yeah, onto the extra deck here. And this is not perfect. I picked this up pretty quickly. This extra deck is more so for my pure Scareclaw build. Like for instance, I'm missing Cherubini and maybe a couple other things that I should have, but in any case, the 3 Lightheart, really good. Not much to say there. 3 Tryheart, best monster in the deck. One of the best monsters in the game. Thing's insane. Yeah, not much to say that. Yeah, if you've ever played Scareclaw, you know about that card. So we'll go Link Spider next. This is to play through Nibiru. And then it comes up, Tryhard needs 3 effect monsters to make him. And so it comes up with the Adventure Engine, link off your token for a material. Something that comes up. Donner, just a generic monster removal. And then same thing with Phoenix here, just generic removal. And then obviously the Donner play can clear space for your Lightheart, which is cool. Cross Sheep, this is only for making Baron under 5 summons if you open correctly. Not an optimal play, but yeah, you know, you have it for when you need it. And then sometimes it helps you get 3 materials for try hard on like a follow-up or going second play. Yeah, it comes up. It's nice to have. Little Knight card's insane. I really wish I had 2. This deck could totally play 2 illegal knights and it would, Little Knights, and it would just be insane. But yeah, just got the 1 for now. Underworld for Pearly, or you know, any what's the Borland, anything problematic. Yeah, makes sense. Boral Load. This one is for the. I've talked about this one before. This is specifically for turn 3 on the clapback. You normal your effect veiler, sync with one of your cash tiers. You have an 8.
Or Griffin.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, just to literally just to clean up the game going on turn 3. But like it comes up a lot. Like this just wins the game so many times. And then the last 2 cards, Baron obviously, and then Astrolaud. Again, the really cool interaction, right? Manadium probably does it all the time. You Visa Starfrost and right card Baron, banish them from grave, Astrolaud, and that's like 6. Yeah, that's like 2 pops, a negate, 6k damage. Like it's insane. This was the OTK formula for like most of my games though. So.
Did you ever want to play maybe 2 of this, the Astrolaud?
No, because you only play the 1 Starfrost, and like it's not like Manadium to where like.
They make them like they
yeah,
pump
like
around,
you'll never need the second one. You're either the game's already won or you already lost by
Gotcha.
that point. So yeah, no need. So that is the extra deck. I'll go quickly through the side here. This will probably make a lot of sense. Lightning Storm, Feather Duster. I think,
Labyrinth.
yeah, just about everybody has those. Yeah, I wanted more going first cards. So I got 3 Triple Tactics Talents going first. I don't like it going second, certain matchups maybe, but I mostly just like it going first. Like, if you're going to droll me, all right, at least I'm going to look at your hand and rip a card or something. So, yeah, I like that. There's a really good Labyrinth player at our locals here. So, to be honest, that's the main reason I have these. And,
Got them scared.
Yeah, and they come up against other stuff.
Like Unchained.
Yeah, Unchained,
Random
Centurion,
stuff.
I guess. Yeah, random
Locals.
stuff. Yeah. 3 Judgment.
You love that card, don't
Card's
you?
yeah, card's awesome. You know, hit their normal summon. Most decks just cry. Splash, Omni Negate, goes in every single time going first. Not really much to say there. Doesn't negate the activation, doesn't destroy. Perfect. And then just a few one-ofs, right? The 3rd Droll, the 3rd Nib.
Just in case.
Yeah, just in case, you know, going second. Big combo decks, you got to put those in. And then Pinkertops. I mean, I didn't really know what to put in as the 15th card. Figured a one-off would be fine. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Well, do you remember your matchups?
Oh, goodness, no, honestly.
You played Labyrinth last round.
Yeah, I
right?
played Labyrinth in the last round.
Did you play any of the new Fire Kings?
I played a PK Horus. I did not play Fire King, funny enough, even though there was a lot of them here today.
There were like 5.
I dodged it, luckily. Yeah. But yeah, it was a good locals, good event. The deck is still really, really good. I wanted to stop playing the deck when Little Knight came out because I thought it would just solo the deck and make it a lot worse. But Little Knight, as it turns out, is really good in the deck itself. So I think it's still really good. Still really.
Did you just turn your guy into like the Link 1 and then just use that?
Yeah, you got a Link 1 in the deck. Yeah, so you're always getting the banish with the SP. So yeah,
All right,
give it
sounds
a
good.
try.
Congratulations. Yep.
Thanks, man.